It never fails. Every time I start to record, it starts raining. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for checking out the episode. I'm RJ. We're going to get right into it. Today we're in Big Valley. This is where you can find 4 hidden drawings that depict some sort of Native American and alien contact. Well, I'm going to show you the real world drawing that looks nearly identical to this one right here. It turns out that there might be something extremely trippy going on here in Big Valley. Do me a favor, hit the like button. I also want to let you know we're going to have a live stream later on tonight. So if you hit the notification bell, with all notifications on, it'll let you know as soon as we go live. We will look at all 4 in this episode, but get a closer look at the first. You can see a crescent moon. There's some people down here, almost like tiny people. Ant people, and then a mysterious creature. I don't know what's going on right here. So we can find a real world drawing that looks almost identical to this one right here, telling us what's really going on in Big Valley. I will go to this website so you don't have to. These ads are out of control. So Mike Gardner sent me this article, Hopi Ant People, Hopi Aliens, and Flying Saucers? Question mark. So we're going to scroll down. I mean, it has some really interesting stuff that I'm going to show you. But if you look at the picture right here, that is a Hopi drawing depicting ant people, and you could tell it's exactly what we just looked at. So Rockstar took this image as inspiration. So we might have a Hopi ant people legend in Red Dead Redemption 2. So let's scroll up. It says they built many advanced cities, an elaborate road system, practiced astronomy similar to the Maya, and totally vanished as a civilization in the 13th century. Their surviving descendants are believed to be the Pueblo people, in particular, the Hopi. The Hopi have some pretty fascinating legends. One legend speaks of ant people who helped the Hopi survive many of the hardships thrown at them. Pretty crazy, guys. We're going to take more of an in-depth look at apparently the ant people, but let's look at another drawing, the second drawing first, to see if it actually is the ant people who are represented within Red Dead Redemption 2. Here we are at the second drawing, not too far away from the first one, and right off the bat, I'm noticing the same exact moon. It's got the crescent moon. Looks like there's tiny people underneath. So I thought that was a giant. Instead, it might be like a normal sized alien. And then ant people, tiny people underneath them, definitely depicting the ant people once again. So you got the first 2, we got 2 more to look at. Let's go back to the article. This is definitely showing off ant people. Are they still in the game? Where are they? They're going to be pretty tough to find. Here's the paragraph on the ant people. You know this is going to be good. The Hopi creation myth describes a global cataclysm, the end of the 3rd age that brought us into the current 4th age. Members of the Hopi tribe were led by an odd-shaped cloud by day and a moving star by night. Sounds amazingly similar to the cloud that led the ancient Israelites during their 40-year sojourn of Exodus. Wow. This celestial beacon took them to the sky god, Sutakang, probably butchering that one, leader of the sky people and nephew of the creator god Massaw. Sutakang hooked them up with the ant people. He led them to a big mound where the ant people lived, stamped on the roof, and commanded the ant people to open their home. When an opening was made on the top of the ant hill, he said to the people, "Now you will enter this ant kiva, where you'll be safe when I destroy the world." Who comes up with this stuff? Let's scroll down. The Hopi called these creatures Anusinam, ant people. The Hopi word for ant. Okay, interesting. The ant people led the Hopi into caves where they found refuge and food. There is a cave nearby, right inside Mount Sham. When the Hopi food supplies ran short, the ant people taught them methods of food preservation and storage and shared their own food with the primitive wards. Interesting. This happened as per legend, not just once but twice. You can see this is pretty much very close to what we're looking at in Red Dead. At the ending of the first world, which was destroyed by fire, and second, which was destroyed by ice. Kind of lines up to like ancient dinosaur stories and whatnot. There are still cave drawings and petroglyphs depicting these ant people of Hopi legend, which of course we have in the game. They bear some resemblance to what we today refer as the gray aliens. Some theorists also claim a resemblance to the hypothesized reptilian race. So we go from ant people to aliens real fast. Let's take a look at the third drawing. Here's the next one. Again, not too far away from the first 2. The last one's a little bit further away, but they're definitely associated with one another. So let's get a closer look. Another half moon. Now I thought that this might be an alien, but upon further examination, I'm not too sure. Looks like they might have Wolverine claws, Lady D, lines coming out of their head. I don't know if that's like energy, excitement. Maybe they're just completely mind blown by the moon. And I think this might be a UFO, kind of similar to the same UFOs that we see in the game. So they're not ant people. It might be an alien, it might be Native Americans. But again, you could tell it's almost telling a story with all 4 drawings. We got one more article to look at before we hit up the final hidden drawing in the game. Here's the article. I'll put a link in the description. What is that? Is he eating a corn dog? I'll also show you a clip from Ancient Aliens. Even they covered the Hopi ant people alien mystery. So here it says the Hopi Indians have lived on the high desert of northern Arizona for thousands of years. The barren but beautiful landscape was the place where Hopi gods directed them to build a number of villages made up of pueblos. Now I have visited some Hopi ruins in the past. It's really cool to see it here in Red Dead Redemption 2. One of the most intriguing Hopi legends involves the ant people, who were crucial to the survival of the Hopi, not just once but twice. The so-called First World was apparently destroyed by fire, possibly some sort of volcanism, and I think that Mount Shan is a volcano, or at least it used to be in the past. Asteroid strike, we know about that in the game, or coronal mass injection or ejection from the sun. Wow. The Second World was destroyed by ice age glaciers, or pole shift. During these 2 global cataclysms, the virtuous members of the Hopi tribe were guided by an odd-shaped cloud. Of course, we saw that. Definitely has something to do with the aliens and the drawings in the game. So not only just the one time, but twice, the ant people saved the Hopi. So no wonder, why they're depicting all this in the drawings. Maybe we'll have another cataclysm in Red Dead Redemption 2. So hopefully the ant people can save us.
In the Hopi legend, it is said that the Star Children will prepare humankind for the arrival of what they call the Blue Star.
When the Blue Star comes, it will crash to the Earth,
leading some ancient astronaut theorists to suggest that this prophecy is a reference to the impending arrival of extraterrestrial life.
The truth will be revealed to the masses in one instant for everyone to see.
Here's the location of the final hidden rock, probably the hardest one to find, right here above Lake Owanjila. So again, you can see tiny people. This one solves it. I feel like this one confirms that it is the ant people that are in the hidden drawings. Again, you got the moon, the half moon, some sort of alien-like creature. Is it an alien? Is it just a normal-sized Native American with the tiny people? Of course, the Hopi legend does talk about aliens. We got the UFO right above Mount Shan. So it seems like all this stuff is happening again. Why is Rockstar representing the ant people legend? A pretty big mystery within Red Dead Redemption 2. It is pretty freaking cool. I love that Rockstar puts this stuff in here, and we actually were the first ones to find this. With the help of our friend Capinology, we reported on the locations of these hidden drawings before anybody. And just now, 2 years later, we're finding out that it is the Hopi Indians and an ant people mystery that it's telling us about. Maybe there's more to the story. Let me know what you guys think. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. Once again, huge shout out to Mike Gardner for giving me the information. We're going to have a big live stream later on tonight. And as always, my friends, we're going to try to blow up the rock. Make sure to stay trippy. Maybe light it on fire? Y'all come back now, you hear?